Trouble at the top as Barclays oust boss. Thank you for joining us for another Bank of Cardiff newscast. British bank Barclays is still navigating choppy waters as we learn that a falling out at the top table has led to the ousting of boss Antony Jenkins just 3 years after he was promoted to the job in the wake of the LIBOR scandal. Barclays shares rose 3% to 260 pence after the news. Jenkins is being replaced for now by Chairman John McFarland, who has himself only been in post since April, having moved from First Group. Board members are believed to have wanted bigger cost cuts, more focus on the investment bank's performance, and Jenkins' departure will effectively clear the way for new leadership to accelerate changes at the business. Commented McFarland, "What we need is profit improvement. Barclays is not efficient. We are cumbersome." McFarland further indicated that branch closures and job losses were inevitable and that Barclays' Premier League sponsorship of soccer would also end next year. The backstory to this emerging drama is the long-running dispute over the direction of Barclays' investment banking arm, a business that was the pet project of disgraced former top dog Bob Diamond. Jenkins' departure will further stoke rumors that the bank is set to distance itself from the investment banking business that once generated a sizable chunk of Barclays' profits. Jenkins had been charged with restoring the bank's reputation following the rate-rigging episode, having been promoted from running the retail bank when Diamond was let go. He made repeated attempts to change the culture of Barclays, famously installing 5 monoliths in the hall of the bank in Canary Wharf, London, each installing a virtue in his mantra of respect, integrity, service, excellence, and stewardship. He said, "In the summer of 2012, I became Group Chief Executive at a particularly difficult time for Barclays. It's easy to forget just how bad things were 3 years ago, both for our industry and even more so for us. I'm very proud of the significant progress we have made since then." In Barclays' statement, McFarland said the bank needed to focus on returns to shareholders. He said, "We therefore need to improve revenue, costs, and capital performance." The board acknowledged the contribution Mr. Jenkins had made over the past 3 years and said it was extremely grateful to him for bringing the company to a much stronger position. Nevertheless, its non-executive directors had concluded that new leadership is required to accelerate the pace of execution going forward. Naturally, Jenkins won't be leaving empty-handed. His departure will be softened by a handy £2.5 million worth of benefits, excluding bonuses. The search for a permanent successor can now begin. The smart money at the moment is on high-profile finance director Tushar Marisari, or possibly Jonathan Moulds, who was recently brought on board to oversee the ring-fencing rules that were introduced to ensure UK banks maintain a clear division between their high street banks and their investment banking businesses. Join us later this week for another Bank of Cardiff newscast, and remember that all our newscasts are available on our website, and that's www.bankofcardiff.com/newscasts.